New details on a story you saw only on Eyewitness News tonight, tracking terror.
At 5:30, we showed you how the FBI and state police are working together to detect and fight threats in every community.
And new tonight, we're learning more about how the overseas terror organization ISIS uses savvy social media campaigns to recruit young Americans into their ranks.
The videos are high-tech. They're in English.
We have brothers from Bangladesh, from Iraq, from Cambodia, Australia, UK.
Their message to people all around the world: find a life of meaning with us. Intelligence officials estimate more than 3,400 Westerners have joined the ranks of ISIS, potentially plotting attacks overseas or in their very own countries. FBI Special Agent Elizabeth Rosado tells me terrorist groups like ISIS use Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook as powerful recruitment tools.
Their videos are good. Their messages are have a certain appeal to a certain portion of the population. And the message is, of course, if you can't go overseas to fight, do what you can where you are. So you see those sort of lone offender or homegrown violent extremist attacks.
So there are elements of fear, there are elements of attraction, elements of pleasure.
Dr. Hassan Minhas, a forensic psychiatrist at Bradley Hospital, says the children and teens caught up in gangs are the same type of young adults susceptible to recruiting from groups like ISIS.
Many of them come from households where they don't have anyone that listens to them. And these are kids who are looking, and from an evolutionary point of view, this is an age where they need that support and that attention. And when they're not getting it, they find someone on their tablet saying, if you come to me, I will deliver you to heaven.
So adolescents, people are being recruited to these terrorist organizations. Do they ever really know that the end game is that they're going to die?
They don't, and that's a very good point. And it's sort of like a whirlpool, because once you start getting in, you find yourself going down and down, and you just can't get out.
I showed Dr. Minhas some of the videos ISIS is using to recruit new members.
And then they make statements like, if you're depressed, then jihad is the treatment for depression. And then they talk about how this will cure all of that, and it gives them an ideology which is sensationalistic, which kids can get really, really attracted to.
Dr. Minhas tells me parents need to have conversations with their children to dispel the messages of groups like ISIS.
And we do this for so many things. We do this for sex. We do this for drugs. We have these conversations with kids when they start bringing them up in school, or when they start coming up in school. We need to do the same for terrorism.
We've learned the Obama administration is pressuring social media companies like Twitter to take a stand against ISIS online. Now, President Obama recently told world leaders at an international summit he wants to shut down what he called the ISIS propaganda machine. ISIS produces as many as 90,000 posts on social media every day. And right now on our website, you can learn more about the warning signs of terrorism and what you can do to report suspicious activity. Plus, learn more about the state's Fusion Center, where threats are investigated. It's all on WPRI.com.